Hello and welcome to Chalk Pretty Things. Tonight we're going to use this incredible reindeer parking transfer. This is a Chalk Couture stencil. This is the November Club Couture transfer. So this is exclusive and you can only get this by becoming a Chalk Couture Club member or a designer like I am. So if you want any more information about getting this stencil, please comment club and my messenger bot will send you a message to your messenger to tell you how you can get more information about it. It's a great club. It's a crafting club, a DIY crafting club where you're sent one transfer and 3 coordinating paste packets each month for $19.99, and it gives you a really nice complete craft to create. So I'm excited to share this with you. I would like to put my pinned post up here really quick and we will begin. I'm so happy that you guys are here tonight to share this project with me. Of course, I hit things and things pop up that I don't want to pop up. Okay, let's see if we can do this. And we got it. Okay, it should be there. Okay, tonight I'm using this incredible door tag. It's a great surface. I love it. It's a Chalk Couture surface. It's painted white and you can use both sides. It's smooth and ready to go. This is our Chalk Couture transfer. They are reusable between 8 to 12 times depending on how well you clean it and how soon you clean it after you use it. It's on a backing sheet. I'm just going to slowly peel it off. And notice how sticky it is on the back side. That helps it stay in place so that when you're chalking it, it's not moving around. See the stencil, the silk screen area? Those that you can see through are where the paste is going to go through. What you need to do is go ahead and center your transfer on your surface as best as you're able to do. I'll move this down a little bit. And when you have it correct and you like the placement, you can always reposition it because it sticks, but you can lift it. Let me see, I always have it crooked. I think that looks good. You're going to smooth it down. You're just going to smooth it down so that there are no air bubbles in your transfer. Just kind of trace around where the silk screen is and make sure there's not anything that's going to bleed. And this is what it'll look like. Notice how it doesn't move, it's sticky. I would like to use this candy apple paste. This is chalk in paste form, and I'm going to use it on the area, you know, maybe we should do the black first. I think I'm going to do up on the housetop in black. So I'm just going to get some of this black paste on my squeegee. It doesn't take very much, even though I got quite a bit. I'm just going to smooth it on, put the excess back in my jar. I think I'm going to do the one night only also in black, so I'm going to go ahead and place that on there, smooth it out. And this is just like buttering bread, guys. You just spread it out, it's smooth, it just slides over. I do see a little paste. I see a little air bubble under there, but we'll see how that comes out. Looks like it's moved a little bit. Okay, so we'll see how that comes out. I'm going to put my black paste back in the jar, and I'm going to slowly peel up this area here. This paste dries very quickly, and I don't want it to dry in the silk screen. I want it to dry on the surface that I'm applying it to. So I'm going to go ahead and get my hot heat tool. I'm going to blow dry this because I'm going to need to put the transfer back down again, and I don't want it to be pulled up by the transfer or to smear my design that I have on there so far. And like I said, this dries very, very quickly. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and let my transfer fall back down. It's going to fall back on that place, but I'm not going to press it down because I don't want to cause any damage to what I've already done. The next, I'm going to use the reindeer. Notice the reindeer in the sleigh. I'm going to use shimmer copper for that. Guys, these shimmer formulas are amazing. If you haven't ever used a shimmer, try them. They're amazing. I would be happy using shimmers all the time. So I noticed that I didn't quite press down my transfer where I was going to paste, so I made sure that happened. I'm going to smooth it on. I notice I'm out of frame, I'm sorry. Smooth it over my reindeer and the sleigh, the antlers, and make sure it's got good coverage. Scrape up the excess paste. Put it back in my paste jar. And I'm going to pull it up. I'm in love, guys. Look at this. Can you see it? Looks great. Crisp, clean lines. Let me dry it just a little bit. Because once again, we're going to place it back down. This is going to be a quick craft. What I love about Chalk Couture is that you're almost guaranteed a great project at the end. I've done my share of mess-ups, but usually I can fix them all, or I wipe it off and start all over again. Sometimes I may have to sand or repaint, but I have done that too. So I love this stuff. Okay, so once again, I'm going to lay this down, just kind of let it fall. And I'm not going to press it down there, but I am going to go over my reindeer parking and make sure it's all down around the silk screen. And it appears that it is. Thank you so much for watching me tonight, guys. If you're watching, please say hello and tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to know. I'm in Tucson, Arizona, and I love Christmas, and I'm ready to start decorating. So here we go. And actually, the winters in Tucson and Christmas are our best time for good weather. We have great weather in Tucson all the way through Christmas most of the time. I know that a lot of times we're outside on Christmas Day in our short sleeve t-shirts, shooting hoops on the basketball hoop. This is our prime season, our great weather season. Where are you guys watching from? And how's your weather? Halloween's always kind of tricky weather here for us because we feel like, we should have to put long sleeves on the kids or pants under their costumes, but it's just so darn hot here that we don't. Okay. I see a little bubble underneath my silkscreen, but it's not underneath my, do you see like this little blob underneath the letter R right here? I see like a funny area, but I think it's going to be okay because it's not near the silkscreen. So let's peel this off and do this reveal. By the way, that was candy apple red. Oh my gosh, it looks great. It looks like it was just a little, it bled just a little bit. It's not as crisp as I would have liked it. I do see something right here. But sometimes I had to reconstitute my paste a little bit. They were a little dry, so maybe I added too much water, but look at that. Isn't that great? I love it. Let me give it a dry. I think I'm done with my pastes right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those away just so they don't dry out. Actually, I may give all of them a little squirt because these are the older formulas and they did look a little dry tonight when I opened them up. If you do get some dry paste, and you shouldn't have it happen with the new formula paste, but if you have the older formula paste and you see that they're drying up, all you have to do is spray some distilled water in those. And they will, oh, actually my shimmer was pretty good. and stir them around and they'll rehydrate. Just make sure you stir them really good. Your paste should be the consistency of yogurt or sour cream. And they pretty much were, but it does look like the red was bleeding a little bit. Did everybody have a fun day today? Anything happen that was outstanding? I got a lot of stuff done today. I did not work. Oh, and I want to tell you guys, Chalk Couture is offering, they re-released some of their transfers from last Christmas. 38 new transfers they re-released today. And they're on sale. They're 30% off the original price. So I think they're going to sell out. They're really popular, but I got out there and got some. But they're amazing, amazing transfers for Christmas. So if you get a chance, go ahead and click on my link to my shop. It's chalkpretty.com. It's chalkcouture.com/chalkpretty, and click on that link, and you can shop the specials. They're in the specials tab. They're amazing. Check them out. And if you're a club member, you get free shipping if you order over $100 worth of stuff. I'm going to show you guys how to clean the transfer right now. These are highly pigmented colors, the black and the red, so they're going to be a little more difficult to clean. So I'm just going to spray them with just regular water. And I may want to let them sit for just a second because it can loosen up the paste a little bit. And I do have a lot of paste crumbles over here for some reason on this side. I'm going to add a ribbon to this, by the way, so we're going to decorate it just a little bit. Even though it's beautiful as it is, I'm just really in love with the way ribbons highlight and accentuate the designs. And so we're going to do that. Okay, since this is so highly pigmented, the black and the red, and there's quite a lot on there, I'm going to go ahead and do my first pass with a paper towel on this to clean it, just to get off some of the extra. See how dark that is? Just to get it started. I'm going to use my board eraser in just a second to get the rest off. And here's my board eraser. I've got it sitting in a bucket of water, and it's wet, so I just kind of wring it out and squeeze the water out. So I'm just going to wipe it. I'm going to use both sides of my board eraser. And what I'm trying to do is get all of the paste out of the silk screen. That's what allows you to use it more than one time. You can use these up to 8, 12 times. Because if you clean that paste out of the silk screen, it's good to go for next time. Okay, so I've got the first side done. I'm going to probably go over it again just because it's such a dark color. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side, the back side. And I'm going to go over, get a paper towel actually. I'm going to go over the front side again. So I'm going to use my paper towel to dry the front side. It also removes more of the paste when I do this. But I just feel like it's a little cleaner once you do it with when you dry it with the paper towel. And then I'm going to flip it over, go over lightly with another paper towel on the back just to kind of dry it. And you can let these air dry at this point. And then you're going to put them back on your backer sheet. I'm going to go ahead and just wipe it because I feel like it's going to do a better job. So you have your backer sheet that you removed it from in the beginning. One side is flat, one side is shiny. I'm going to place the shiny side down on the adhesive side of my transfer. I'm going to try to match it up as best I can. pretty good. And then I'm going to smooth it down on so there's not any air bubbles. And this is going to be good to reuse for next time. And I'm going to use it many times, so it's going to be great. Okay, so now I want to work on my bow. So here it is. If you love this, give it a thumbs up. I love it, even without the bow. I've got a real pretty Christmas ribbon. Also got this checked ribbon. I've got some smaller ribbons too, which I could have done like a shaggy bow. I'm not sure what you call them. The ones where you do a bunch of strips and you just layer them. But I think I'm going to try to go simple with this. I wonder if I can just cinch a bow. No, I think I'll go ahead and do my normal bow. So here goes my bow. And it's going to be a simple bow, one color. I want a tail. Here's my tail. I want a loop. This ribbon doesn't really matter because it looks the same on both sides. So I'm just going to go ahead and not even twist it. I'm just going to kind of do a couple loops, maybe 2 loops. I don't want it too full. I do think I want a longer tail. And of course I want my tail to end on this side here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off there. I was looking for another pair of scissors, but they're buried in there somewhere. A crafter's dilemma. Okay. So I have my bow and my tails. Actually, this tail isn't very long. Let me try that again. So tail, loop, loop. That's not very long. Tail, loop, 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 and a tail. Now what I have is this, it's just like a ribbon. It's not wired, it's a string. And I'm going to cut a length of this. And it comes just like in a round circle of string. But I always have a tangled mess, so I just wrapped it around a Sharpie box. I've got gold and silver just to kind of keep it contained. I'm going to take this string, place it in the middle of my bow, and I'm going to tie it. Tie it tight. Let's see. And I make a knot. Okay. So then I can bring these down. I wish I could find my scissors. Well, I can't find my scissors, so I'm going to go ahead and dovetail the ends, which means to fold them in half. And this time I'm going to start from the folded end and go down towards the wired edge and cut it. When I open it, it has a V. I'm going to do the same for the other one. Sometimes I start from the edge, sometimes I start from the middle. Today I'm doing the opposite. I'm going to cut towards the wired edge. I have my nice little tails. So I have my bow and I can fluff it out, but I also have this little bell and it's on a ring, a metal ring, and it's also got this little string. I'm gonna cut the string off. Let me see how this would look. If I tied it up towards the top of this, it might not hang down too low. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, I forgot to turn on my glue gun. And I think it's out of power. Let's see how this is going to look. So I'm going to pull down my loops, my tails. Go towards the back. I cut off these strings. Well, maybe I don't want to cut those off. Let's see what happens if I just put them through the loops. Let's see if that'll work. Guys, I love Chalk Couture. It's just so fun for me. I enjoy it so much. I think I want to kind of loop this up a little bit. Got it through the back, and I want to loop it through the ring. I may want to glue this. I'm not quite sure yet. Here's what it looks like so far. So I want to fluff out my bow, bring my tail down, fluff out my bow. Bring my tail down. See how it's going. Actually, guys, I think that this ring is flattening my bow. Okay, we have a redo. Let's redo the tying of the string, tying of the bow. Got it here. I'm actually going to scrunch this a little bit. Just kind of pick it up and scrunch it like an accordion as I go to make it look a little more cinched in the center. I'm going to flip this over and tie it. Whoa! It's not quite centered. I am going to tie it. What is wrong with this bow? Yep, that looks better. Cinch it tight and tie it. Sorry guys, I plugged my glue gun in, but the battery is not working. So I will have to charge that one. Do a switch out. Okay. Redo the bow. Pull the tail down. Pull the tail down. Let's fluff the loops out. These tails, these strings. We didn't know if the bow would take the longest time. And then as far as this, let's see if I got some. I'm just going to cut off this ring. See if I can do this. I don't want everything to fall apart. Okay, so the ring was a nice touch, but I have no use for it. So I'm going to glue my bow. See if this glue gun is tight enough. It's not hot enough yet. And then if I put this on there, I think it'll look good. Oh, the bane of waiting for the glue gun. So this is what I'm hoping to do. And actually, I think these may be too long. But this is what I'm hoping to do. As soon as my glue gun gets heated, I will do that. This bow on this side is a little bit smaller, quite a bit smaller than the other one. But we're not perfect. I'm not perfect, and that's okay. That's okay. Okay, I've got a little glue coming out. Let's smash this bow down in there and hold it for just a second. Maybe I should have put it lower. I think I should have put it lower to cover the hole. And what I could do is use that glue I squirted to put this in there, this bow. Oh, you guys, I love it. Look at that. Just need a fluffing and a fluffing. And maybe this one can go out a little bit. Let's make them both go out. Maybe a trim. That's perfect. Let's make this one go up and this go down. You guys, I love it. What do you think? Do you love it? Please give it a heart if you love it. I hope you guys will want to try this. Once again, it is the Club Couture transfer for November. Comment Club if you want more information on that. If you like the video, please share it and give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys watching so much. Thank you. Bye.